Hello everybody, welcome back to the XsivGaming channel. I'm of course the XsivPlayer, and today we are up to episode number 14 of our survival roleplay series here on Farm Simulator 19. Before we get started, if of course you could drop us a quick like on today's video, it would be very much appreciated. And of course if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. So today, episode number 14, what are we doing? Well, we've just had our coffee, relaxing here on the in the porch, just enjoying the weather. It's 10 degrees, 8 degrees on the ground temperature, so yeah, some good progress for the season. So yeah, let's crack on with today. As I say, today, episode number 14, we are going to be getting everything prepared, ready to cut this grass again. We've obviously, all the grass fields are now cut. We got them bowed up. We've sold some of the bales. We went to an auction. We purchased some equipment. We've had to sell some more bales, and yeah, we are now left with £19,794. As I said, we have sold some bales. Jump back down, and what we'll do is just quickly run round the yard. As I said, we've sold some more bales. We had a contractor come in, pick a few more of the bales up. They took quite a few bales off on their low-loader trailer, and we got them sold. Obviously we've lost a percentage due to them collecting. Excuse me, but yeah, we've still got some left. We do have £19,794. And we of course still need to pay that minimum payment of £5,000 on the mortgage, which is of course due today. Now, we of course were supposed to record a couple of episodes the other day, last week, but we of course had a bit of a family emergency, so unfortunately we didn't get those episodes recorded. But cracking on with today, of course, as I said, episode number 14 today. It is day 5 of late spring. Sheep are happy enough. Jump on over there, and we'll just top up their water. Oh yeah, you're eating your grass, jolly good. So yeah, we'll just top that up. There's only a little bit required in there. And the feed is a little bit of a mess, they need cleaning up, but they've got plenty of feed in there as well. So yeah, sheep are happy. They are all sorted. Got nothing else to do with them today. Jump on over there. But of course, as I say, we need to get prepared for cutting grass. Now, we did of course purchase some equipment in the last episode, and yeah, it's all been dumped in the shed. We managed to get it all back here, and as I say, we now just sort of dumped it and cracked on, of course. But yeah, we need to sort all of this out today. We're of course going to need to use the mowers, which is going to go on the JCB fast track. That will allow us to cut the grass. We then of course need to ted the grass, which there's the tedder in there. We've got to once we've tedded it, of course, we're going to need to bale it all up. So there's the baler, and then we of course need to get the bales off the field using our Ford, of course, with the front loader, the 8340, the Power Star. That was one of the bargains of the day, I think, from yesterday's episode. But yeah, as I said, we need to get this tidied up and get prepared for cutting grass. All the grass fields need cutting again, ready to turn into hay. As I say, we are in day 5 of late spring, but it's gorgeous weather again today. So yeah, let's make a start. Jumping into the Ford. Of course, the Ford Raptor 8340 Turbo. Get it warmed up and pulled out. So as I say, we've got to obviously pull all the equipment out and decide where it's all going to sit. so that we know where everything is. Of course, this is the Viacom Fanex header that we can get that out there, pull it around there. That's it. Quite an awkward shape, really, the yard, but still, as I said, I think we will expand the yard when we've got a bit more money coming in. Take out that hedge there, etc. But just drop that down there. Probably shouldn't have dropped that, but never mind. But yeah, as I said, we bought some, or a fair amount of equipment. We actually got quite a good deal on all the prices. On there. I think what I'm going to do actually is put the weight in this shed here, so it's out of the way. We're going to need it for when we're picking up heavy loads and bales, etc. But for the time being, we'll just pop that in there. Drop that at the back there actually. Whoa, that's actually giving us a bit too much weight, I think. So there we go, we can lower that down, drop that off. So we don't want to, of course, drop it too hard. I think what we'll also do is just drop this front loader off. Of course, we don't need all of that on. Not at the moment, anyway. And again, drop the front loader off as well. So there we go. Okay, so we'll get out the mowers. I don't think this Ford is going to be able to manage the mowers. Yeah, so it's heavy old. Look what that's done to that. Look, blimey. That's a heavy old bit of kit, that is. We best leave that off. I'm going to go detach that. Take that off there. We'll have to try and fish out the JCB to get that out, I think. I'm not quite sure how we're going to do that with it being in front, but there we go. It's going to be interesting, of course. So yeah, the Class Rollant baler, again, I think was a very another good purchase. Obviously, of course, if you've missed episode number 13, then you really should watch it. It was a lot of fun, a lot of interest in doing that video, and yeah, I think we had a good time down at the auction, of course. In fact, yeah, let's take that Stuart trailer out next. Stuart trailer, of course, again was absolute bargain. It's a bit big for the farm. I don't know if it's on the Ford reasonably well. Stuart trailer. So yeah, it certainly is a nice trailer, don't get me wrong. It's a rather large trailer though, but back this round here. We're going to get it round. Don't think we're getting, no, not far enough round. Ooh, no. We'll get it right eventually. There we go, swing that way. Still not enough room to swing it. Oh, come on, get round there. No, you're not. It's going to go eventually. We'll get it round there. So it needs a harder turn earlier. There we go. And then we can swing it back in there, hopefully. Tell you what, let's just pop it over the side there. There we go, drop it there for a minute. So yeah, as I said, it's a case of just a bit of shunting around, get this yard tidied up again. Nice, easy-going episode, but of course sorting out the equipment. So what is next? Of course, need this mower out, but we need the JCB out. We've got the MB track, the 1800 turbo, of course. Get that fired up. Let's get the JCB fired up as well. We actually have the beacons on the Ford as well. We've got that running around the yard. There we go. So yeah, we've got 3 tractors we of course own now. We do sort of have the John Deere 332 as well, a very popular tractor. But we're going to do this. We need to get this out somehow. How are we going to do this? Start the John Deere mower. Let's back it up there. Off that trailer. And pull that forward so it's out of the way, hopefully. What's going on here? Why is that not got some problems with the steering on this. What on earth is going on with this? Drop it off there. What's going on with that? Something's gone wrong with that. I need to get that looked out, I think. Something not quite right with the steering there. Interesting. So we're going to have to get that looked at. Shut it off there. We'll leave that alone for a bit. Let's say we'll get that looked at some point. I think there's something gone wrong with the steering. Can't see anything down there. Nothing appears to be broken. Very curious, but yeah, that's a job for another day now. Okay, so right, we take the MB track out. It should be enough to pick up the mowers, for definite. Let's pull that out. Grab the Mercedes, the MB track. A big old machine this one is. And then if we fold all that up, there we go. It is of course going to put a fair old bit of weight on this tractor. I think this can look, it's really pushed on that blimey. Obviously I don't think you'd really have the two bits of mowers together. unless you put those two on the front and then put a weight on the back of the tractor. But yeah, what can you say about that? But anyway, moving on. Let's get it out of here. It's obviously not staying on there for too long anyway. Bring that right up here out of the way. Somewhere here we're going to put it. Just for the time being anyway. There we go, that should do us. So if we unfold it again. Then we can put it all down. So drop that there. There we go. So yeah, it's a case of today's just a bit of shunting around work, just to get the yard tidied up, arrange the tools as and where we want them. Stay there for a minute. So yeah, I'm really not sure what's up with that John Deere. I think we bring the trailer out. I'm going to have to get that looked at. I'm not quite sure what's wrong with that. Bring the trailer out. This is of course our flatbed transport trailer. So I'm thinking if we bring that we could get that flatbed trailer in here somewhere, back in this bay here, be able to use that for any transporting it, etc. then, i.e. the bales when we need to go sell them. But this is going to be our, I want to call it a grain store. We could use these pens, as I said, for dropping the various grains off. If we did that and we got pick up a belt loader at some point, we'd be able to just put the belt loader in, it'd pull it from the pens and straight into the trailer. So I think the Stuart trailer wants coming in here as well. Back that right down the middle there, that should be fine. Yeah, so yeah, let's get that in there. Use the Ford. Oh, this hasn't got a front hook. I was just going to use the front, and then we could direct it in. But never mind. Never mind. Spin that around then. So get that in there somehow. All the fun of trying to reverse things around and shunt it around, etc. But once you've got bits and pieces where you want them, of course setting up a farm is always time consuming and takes a bit of time to get bits and pieces where you want them. Especially as we had so much equipment all in one go. So yeah, bring that back here. Drop that there. So yeah, that's the course Stuart trailer, as I say. Got that reasonably well back. But yeah, if we use these pens for the different grains, etc., I think that would be A nice little grain store. What else have we got? We want to get, let's get that MB track in. Oops, right in the shed there with the wheels. Get that in there. I'd say this is more, appears to be more of a vehicle shed. Perhaps if we put the vehicles this side. Okay. Shut it all off, lights off. There we go. The Ford. We need to get the baler and the tedder in there. So as we say, this is the class Roland baler. Does the round barrels. We will of course need to be purchasing some netting, etc. for it. Luckily it does come with a full load at the moment. Get that back there a bit. Okay. And then if we put the tedder in just next to it, I think this should actually connect to the front. It will, yeah. Of course, the Viacom Fanex. Of course, just a bit of yard shunting around it. It's fine on the front. You wouldn't want to have that on the front too regular. And, lower that down. There we go. You going to stay there or are you going to fall over? That's it. There we go, we got it. So that's all of that equipment up there. So I think what we'll do, we'll park this in here for the time being. Shut all that off. Of course want to get the Bandit, we said, backing into here somewhere. See if we can get that in there. Not like that, we're not. Oh dear, we'll get there in the end. Out of practice, of course. As I said, I think taking that hedge out that's just back there would be quite a good idea to expand the yard. So yeah, get some money coming in. And of course we can expand the farm. Ooh, just about to swing that in there, look. No, not quite enough. There we go. So that can be left there, shouldn't be a problem there. That job done. So yeah, I think I pretty much got the farm laid out how we want it. Just need to sort these mowers out. I think what I'm going to do actually is separate those off. I think it'll be easier to manoeuvre them around. Of course, the passenger Nova Cat. We want to lower that back one down, drop that off. There we go. And if we fold that up, what we'll do is we'll leave this on the JCB. We won't need to put it away because we're going to be using it in tomorrow's episode, of course. And of course the Pottinger Novacat 301 front mower. But there we go. So that is the yard sorted. What we will do, as I say, JCB will be parked here in future. Obviously we'll back it in. The mowers themselves, yeah, I'm not sure where just yet. I'm thinking perhaps along this wall here. We could lay them down there, but obviously we need to sort out this JCB. No, the John Deere 332. We need to find out what's wrong with that. We'll get it set up in the workshop, get it all up and check anything out and see if there's any problems under there. Obviously if we've got some problems, then we need to get it figured out and find out why there's a problem. And then of course if it's something that's happened before we purchased it, then we'll take it back down to Andy, of course, and get him to sort it out. But for today, I think that is going to be it. As I say, we've got everything sorted out. Everything's tidied now. But birdies there, look, get away. Yeah, I think for today that is going to be it. Hopefully you've enjoyed today's video. As I say, a bit of a yard shunting day. Ready to, of course, to start work tomorrow. But as I say, that is going to be it for today. Hopefully you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, remember, of course, to drop us a like on the video itself. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you are new. And if, of course, you could share today's video with family and friends or anybody else you think may enjoy, it would also be very much appreciated. But like I say, that is going to be it for today. Thank you very much for watching this one. And we will, of course, see you in the next one. So thanks for watching, and bye for now.